Wow, I can't believe I'm doing this again for the second time. Hello, hello, hello. I'm Chantal. I am a registered nurse and a mindset transition coach. I just did a whole 25 minutes of live video and I went back just to realize that my mic was off. So wasn't anything coming out. I was just talking for nothing. So I just want to try to go over it again. That way the message that I was passing through actually goes through. Once again, welcome back to Shanta Motivational Production. This is a motivational channel, and this channel will provide tips. Will provide tips and tools that will help you grow, will help you develop, like self growth, will help you overcome things like anxiety, you know, beliefs that have been stopping you from becoming that person that you were truly born to become. We provide all those tips, we provide the tools, we provide the knowledge to become that best version of you, to be able to live the life that you were born to live. All right. So if you have any question, please go ahead and leave it in the comment section. Please also let me know where you are watching me from. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to put them in the comment section. I will respond to all your questions that you have, unless I don't have the answer to it. And also, please, if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so we can grow this channel and impact more lives in a positive way so that we can become that best version that God actually created us to be. All right, so today I just want to touch base on something really critical, something really important. It's an important topic that I see a lot of us making mistakes. I see a lot of us, you know, getting it wrong. And so I want to talk about it a little bit. I want to remind us, some of us, and I want to teach some of us for us to understand that sometimes it's not that we don't want to do the right things, it's just the lack of the knowledge. It's because we don't know. And that's why I want us to learn today. So, what I want to go straight into is the topic about forgiveness. You have seen that in the description and the title of this video. Why we hold on to why us human beings we hold on so much to unforgiveness. And I'm also going to talk about the myth. I'm going to talk about the lies that we think is true that makes us, hold on to all those things. I'm going to talk about what it's actually causing us holding on to unforgiveness, what is causing us, what is the price that we are paying. And so at the end of this video, I hope that you will be able to pick one or two things and try to think about them and try to put them into practice so that you can improve in your life. Another thing I want to talk about is that sometimes we get so overwhelmed, we get so into learning, reading, knowing a lot, getting a lot of information, a lot of knowledge that we have. Nothing bad at all. It's not bad at all. What I'm trying to say is sometimes we just become so used to doing all those things. We just become used to hearing about things that are being said, and our mind just adjusts to that. We become so used to, and we think we get it. We think we are all set. Okay? But I want you to take this moment and actually sit back and ask yourself if all those things that you've been hearing, all those things that you've been reading about, all those things that you've been talking about, are you actually putting them into practice? Because you can have all this knowledge, you can know all those things, but if you are not actually putting some of those things into practice and actually getting results, then you just hoard into knowledge, okay? And it's not good, okay? It's not enough. Um, so what I want to talk to you about is, like I said earlier, why we hold on to unforgiveness. You would agree with me that most of all, most of us, I would say pretty much, maybe all of us, we've been through one experience or the other. We've experienced one painful situation or the other. We've experienced people tell us bad things. We've experienced people hurting our feelings. We've, we've experienced people hurting us physically. We've experienced people hurting us emotionally, saying things to us that actually, brings us, brings us uh, self-esteem or confidence really low. Okay, and so we've lived with those lies. We've lived with those things. We've carried those along with us. Wherever we go, we carry those with us. We live with those things. We relive them every single time. And what is actually happening is those things that we are holding on to are actually depriving us, are actually slowing us down, are actually stopping us from being the person that we truly are. Those things are actually stopping us from living the life that we really want to live, living the life that really makes us happy. It's stopping us from being with the people that we really want to be with. It's stopping us from going to the places that we really want to go to because all those things that we've been told in the past, we've been believing in those things. We've been believing in those things. And so we just hold on to them. We just hold on to them. And it's weighing us down. It's slowing us. It's actually putting our lives on hold. And so one thing that we fail to understand is that when we talk about forgiveness, I've heard so many people say it over and over again. I can never forgive this person for what they did to me. I will never forgive this person for what they said to me. I will never forgive this person for, for whatever reason. We say that all the time. And so, what we do not realize, what we do not understand is that because we have all this anger, we have all these emotions going on, we forget that we are actually refusing to forgive ourselves. I want you to understand that every time or any time you refuse to forgive someone, I want you to know that you are actually refusing to forgive yourself. Okay? I know it's painful. I know we've experienced things that are really, really hurtful, painful. We've had, you know, it's, is it people who've left you in your life whom you thought would never do that? People you trusted, people you believed in, and you never thought they would do the things that they did to you, and they still did? Is it the death of a parent or a sibling that till today you are still angered, you are still angry that they left you? Okay? Is it, the school that you wanted to go and they denied your application because they told you you were not qualified? What it could be anything. It could be anything. It could be anything, okay? Is it people telling you in the past, oh, you are not good enough to hang out with us, or you are not good enough to get married to a beautiful woman, or you are not beautiful enough to get married to a man of your dream, or you are not good enough to hang out with people that matter. It could be physical, it could be mental, it could be psychological, it could be anything. We've experienced one way or the other. And I want you to answer this question. I want you to answer this. Just take a second and ask yourself, what is that one thing, or maybe two, or maybe three? Or who is that person, or who was that person who ever said or did something really hurtful to you that till this day you still think about it, you still get pissed off, you still get upset? I want you to just think about that situation, family. And what did they say to you? What was the thing that they said to you? Is it affecting you still today? And when I say affecting you, it's not just, it could be affecting you in different ways. It could be psychological, it could be emotional, it could be anything. Is that something like maybe you were happy and the moment you thought about it, it got you mad? I want you to take a second and actually think about it and ask yourself those questions. Why do I still feel this way? It's been, it's happened 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 1 year ago, 1 week ago, 1 month ago. Why do I still feel this way? And you keep telling yourself, I will not forgive this person. I will not. I will not. For what they did to me, I will never forgive them. You are refusing to forgive yourself. And the more you do that, the more you're hurting yourself. The more you refuse to forgive, the more you are hurting yourself. I want you to take this. If there's anything that you want to take from this, if there's anything that you want to take out from this video, I want you to listen carefully to this. Forgiveness is from within. Forgiveness comes from within. Forgiveness, when you forgive, you are forgiving yourself. You can't even forgive anyone without forgiving yourself. So I want you to understand that when you sit there and tell yourself and make promises to people and tell them how you will never forgive them, I want you to understand that you're also telling yourself that you will never forgive yourself and you will continue to live like that. You will continue to feel hurt. You will continue to live in bondage. You will continue to live in other people's terms and conditions. You will continue to live in what people have said about you. But you need to understand that those are people's opinion. Those are people's thoughts. Those are people's wishes. Those things have nothing to do with you. And I want you to be able to disconnect from these lies. I want you to disconnect from this, this narrative and break free from their bondage. Break free from their, the chains that you've been enslaved yourself in. And you can only do that through forgiving yourself. Forgiving yourself for have believed in all these lies all these years. Forgive yourself for have believed in these people, all the things that they said to you, that you will never be anybody. You're not good enough. You will never be this, you will never be that, you will never forgive them. Forgive yourself for believing in that, because the truth is you can be wherever you want. You can be wherever you desire. You can be wherever you were born to be, as long as you take the necessary actions. I want you to understand that you have the power, you have the potential. It's within, it's not what they're saying. And so this particular video is just for you to understand that forgiveness is not for anyone. Forgiveness is for you. You forgive yourself so that you can be free. Because sometimes when I talk about free, people think they are free because they walk on the street freely. People think they are free because they go to bed whenever they want, they eat whatever they want, they drink whatever they do, whatever they want. But emotionally, they are not free. Psychologically, they are not free. But physically, sometimes they are limited. When I say they are limited, it's when you refuse to go to specific locations because you are avoiding some people. You are avoiding to meet some people. You are avoiding to see some people. I hear people tell me, oh, I'm not going to go there because I don't want to meet with this person. I can't go there because I don't want to meet with this person. You're limited somehow physically because these are places that you really enjoy going. These are places that you really want to go. But because of some other person, do you understand what I mean? Because of some other person, of what they said or what they did to you, you're being controlled by them. And so it's limiting your happiness. It's limiting your freedom. It's limiting your growth. It's limiting everything that has to do with you becoming that best version of you. And so today I need you to understand that when you forgive yourself, you become a new person. When you forgive yourself, you become free, you become happier, you become peaceful. Forgiving yourself doesn't mean that all is well. Forgiving yourself, you are telling yourself that you're taking that responsibility of your life. You're taking responsibility, you're taking that charge of everything that has to do with you, making your own decisions. You're going to live by your own terms and you're going to live by it. The myth that people, the lies, the belief that people, I see people fall into and hold on to, which is hurting them. And I keep saying them because I, it's really, really, really hurtful. As the whole lies about when you think you're gonna forgive someone, oh, you know, that means you were wrong. That's why you forgive them. Or if you were not wrong, why did you forgive them? That's one of the lies. that people believe in. And that's why they hold on and refuse to forgive because they think forgiving means they were wrong. The other thing is people feel like when they forgive someone, that means they're giving that person the freedom. They're making that person feel comfortable and be like, oh, you are okay. Yeah, you hurt me, but it's good now. I'm not hurt anymore. And so the fact that they feel like they don't want to leave, they don't want that person to feel free or to feel comfortable. They refuse to forgive them and they just want them to stay that way because they hurt them. But little do you know that why they stay, you don't even know if they're staying that way because not everyone cares about what they did to you. That is the other thing. Some people do not care. Even if you give them 20 years, they do not care. They will not say nothing. They will not say, I'm sorry. And so why do you want to live in that kind of person's terms and conditions? Why do you want to live based on what that kind of person did to you when they don't even care about themselves? Okay? So what I'm just trying to say is when you think you cannot forgive someone because you don't want them to be happy again or you don't want them to be free again, I want you to know that you are telling yourself that you don't want to be happy again, you don't want to be free. Whatever thing that you think you are putting them down, you're pinning them down, you're pinning your own self. Sometimes that's another myth. Sometimes people think that when you forgive someone, that means you'll be friends again, or that means you're bringing that person closer back to you. No, you can forgive someone and still create that space. It's your space. It's your healthy space that you're creating. It's your boundary that you're creating so that it doesn't happen again. You're forgiving that. You're forgiving because you want to take that away from you. Those are unnecessary bondage, unnecessary luggage that you walk around with it. But then some people refuse to forgive because they don't want them to think that way. Forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. Forgiveness doesn't mean you are weak, it doesn't mean you are wrong or you were wrong. It doesn't mean you are afraid, or it doesn't mean you are trying to, you know, to sugarcoat things. No, it's for you to be peaceful again, for you to be take back what belongs to you, which is you and all of you. It's for you to be happy and be free and to understand that it doesn't matter what people say about you, that it doesn't matter what they think about you. You are in control of your life. You are in control of the things that you want to do. You are in control of the places that you want to go. That you are in control of that person that you're working to become. I need you to understand. I need you to understand this clearly that when you forgive, it's for you. It's not for them. It's not for them. And forgiveness is not complete until you actually let go. I, I see a lot of people, I hear a lot of people talking about forgiveness, talking about, oh yes, I really forgive them. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm fine. I'm fine. That's life. I forgive them. But every time you see that man with a different woman, you get all worked up. But you said you forgave him for abandoning you. You said you forgave him from walking away of your life, out of your life. You said you forgave him. You said you forgave that woman who hurt you. But when you see her happy somewhere, you get all worked up. You start cursing. But you said you forgave her. Why are you still holding on? Why are you still holding on to what you said you forgot about? You forgave. You have to let go. Forgiveness is not complete until you let go. Forgive and let go. Forgive yourself and let go of everything that you've been holding on to. Let go of all the pain. Let go of all the anger. Let go of all the frustration. Let go of all the bitterness. Let go of all the people that you've been holding grudges against. It's too much. It's too much. It's weighing down on you. You can't even smile. You can't even be happy with yourself because of you're carrying people's responsibility on you. You're carrying people's responsibility on you. You can never attract what you really desire when you're still holding on to the things that you don't desire, when you're still holding on to the things that no longer serve you. You have to let go. You have to let go. Create space. You have to create space for what you want to attract. You can't attract anything when you don't have space. You cannot attract anyone when you don't have room for them. Your heart is heavy, your heart is bitter, your heart is black. There's all kinds of issues in your heart. Why do you want them to be? Why do you want them to, where do you want to place them? All that boils down to you. Forgive, let go, empty yourself, release all those things that not all those people, all those things, all those things that no longer serve you. Let go of them and start attracting the right things for you. And another thing, I will not sit here and ask you to go sit down and forgive yourself. It doesn't work that way. If I'm being honest with you, forgiveness is not an event. Forgiveness is not an event or a destination that you are trying to attain. Forgiveness is gradual. Forgiveness is ongoing. It's a lifetime process. It's a lifetime process. Forgiveness is a lifetime process. You take it one day at a time. One day at a time. Like I said, it's not an event. It's not going to happen overnight. It will not happen overnight. The pain that you have in your heart will not disappear overnight. The people that hurt you, you will not forget what they did to you in a hurry. Oh, better still, you will not let go. You will not release the pain that's still in your heart overnight. Okay? I just wanted to highlight some of the most crucial things, some of the crucial errors that we keep making. And we keep talking about it, but sometimes it becomes like a song to us. So when we talk about forgiveness, we think it's just something that we just talk on a daily basis. Like, yes, I forgive them. Nothing wrong. Everything is good. But I need you to put it into action. Put it into action. Like I said, it's a process. That's going to be a lifetime. If you must become that person that you were truly born to be, if you want to become that best version of you, if you want to achieve your goals in life, if you want to step into your purpose and start living and creating all the things that you've been doing so in your heart, but because you did not have the courage, because you were afraid of what people had told you in the past. Forgiveness. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself because you did not know. Forgive yourself because you did not know, but now you do. Now you know. And if you still choose not to forgive, it becomes a choice. Because now you know. If you continue to hold on and refusing to let go, it becomes a choice. Because now you know. Forgive and let go. For the purpose of this video, I do not want it to be extensively long, because I would love for us to go into the process of forgiveness. And that's very important. That is so important that I would like for us to do. Maybe sometimes next week, but I need you to let me know what your feedback is. Let me know what your thoughts are about this video. What are your comments? What are your take home? What are you holding on to? What are you going to be doing moving forward? How is this going to impact your life? moving forward, I need you to leave all those in the comment section. If you have any suggestions, if you have any concerns, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to leave them in the comment section. I will be more than happy to answer your questions and your suggestions. Okay? Let me know, please, in the comment section. I will be coming back so we can go through our forgiveness process. But first of all, I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear how this video made you feel. I would love to hear your comments, your thoughts, what your experience have been. And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so, because in this channel, it's all about motivation. It's all about inspiration. It's all about promoting positive growth that will help you to become that best version of you. It's all about helping you to heal, all about helping you, to release that energy, that anxious energy that's stopping you from actually doing the things that you desire to do, and many more. All right? So please do not forget to subscribe. And when you do, do not forget to hit the notification bell button so that whenever we upload a new video, you will be the first, you will be the first one to be notified. All right? Thank you so much. And I will see you soon. Again, my name is Chantal. I am a registered nurse and a mindset transition coach. Thank you once again. I would love to know who you are. I would love to know your name. I would love to know where you are watching me from. I will see you again. All right?